All right, what up, y'all? Achilles, bro, you're never gonna run out of ways to start the show.
Never.
I love it. What are we? Season 8, episode 26, I believe. All right, it's the Evening Juice with Lemon City Live. I'm your boy Fungus. To my right is Achilles. Edwin, Larry Fresh, he's joining us in a little bit. He's just putting his face on. All right, if you're watching, you're joining us on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page at Lemon City Live, or on the 5 Reasons YouTube network. So shout out to 5 Reasons. Also, we got to give a shout out to the people that are making this happen for us. So this show is brought to you by Intelligem, which is an internationally endorsed athletic cognitive brain training simulation that improves players' decision-making, game time awareness, and opponent anticipation. Intelligem simulates actual gameplay in a digital arena to help players better adapt to the shifting realities of real-time sports. So go ahead and use Lemon City 15 to get 15% off discount on all packages when you sign up. All right. Shout out to Intelligem.
Always.
Yeah, bro. All right, Achilles.
Yes.
How's your weekend, dude?
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I see Edwin's about to hop on looking like a weird grunge version of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah, brother. Let
that.
me tell you something. Ooh.
You look like Dave Grohl is dressed up as Macho Man for Halloween, or Macho Man is dressed up as Dave Grohl for Halloween.
Yeah,
Either
one
one
of the two.
works.
Yeah.
Either one works.
Yeah, bro.
Hair's gnarly, bro. It's so long.
Dude, I'm a legit guy with long hair. I've been, I call this the WWE look when I get out of the shower. I got
the wet hair look is number one wrestling look.
Super wrestling hair,
real,
so
bro.
I definitely got it on lock. I just got out of the shower though, so I had to rush.
You jumped off the top ropes into the studio.
Woo! Like that, flying elbow style, you know what I mean? Oh, man, so I'm here, ready to go, ready to rock.
What's up?
Yeah. I had a good weekend too. Thanks for asking.
How was your weekend? you weren't on the show yet, so
I know. Anyway, what's it called? I had a great weekend. Lots to talk. And on today's show, again, I don't know if I'm sure you already did the welcomes in episode 26 and all that stuff. But
yes.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. If you're listening, stick around. If you're listening, if you're watching, however you're taking the podcast today, thank you so much for making us a part of your day or night. This past Friday, and I want to get right to it, man, because I haven't really talked to anybody about this, but this past Friday, I kind of
gave me an on this day cadence, bro.
On this day? Oh, you felt a little bit like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
This day. This past Friday. You know what I mean?
By the way, check out the sweet Inter Miami Fusion framed kit right there, bro. It be it.
It
my
be
baby autographed one. Yeah, bro.
Oof.
It looks
nice.
Clean, bro. Finally put it up. Trying to build it up here a little bit, make it look a little nicer. But anyway, Friday, viernes. I went to the
theater.
I went to the theater. I went to the cinema and I watched a film. It was an action film that I enjoyed very, very much. So I saw Bullet Train, okay?
Nice.
Right off the bat, I liked it. It was very good. I want to know what Achilles finally saw it.
Was it bully? Was it a bully train?
Bro, Bully Train for me.
Nice.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Exactly. It's fun. It's got good characters. You get some cool cameos. You get the Bad Bunny in there. You get some there was some cultural whitewashing there apparently because they can't have a Hispanic guy play anything but a Mexican. But anyway, that's aside the point. But I enjoyed the movie. I actually really, really liked it. I wanted to talk about it with Achilles since he's our AFI 100 authorized, movie guy here. So
he's got his card.
Yeah, he's got his card, carrying member. So I want to know, what did you think? Does it get your thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, no, thumbs up. It's a lot of fun. It's worth going to the movies to see. You won't ever be bored. it's a little, hacky here and there, but whatever. It's fine. I enjoyed it top to bottom.
Nice.
It was fun.
See, that's what I liked. So I watched it. I actually, and I'll be 100%, I'm watching it with Cindy. And as the movie's going on, I'm one of those people who's constantly thinking like, fuck, when is this going to end? Like, I'm always like, I don't know. It's hard for me to enjoy certain things if I know how long they are ahead of time. And lately I've been trying not to look at like the runtime of movies or TV shows or anything. I'm just like, I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to do this. So I went right into it. I was just like, I'm going to watch this and I'm going to enjoy it. And I didn't look at my phone once, like to see like, oh, what time it is, like it was that good. And then I caught myself later on in the movie going, oh my God, like I'm really like I had self-awareness as the movie was happening, which
for the
weird.
First time ever.
Yeah,
Edwin had a moment of self-awareness.
Exactly, and it was as it was happening. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I'm enjoying. I look over. I'm like, hey, this movie's good. And she's like, shut up and watch. I'm like, I know. And I'm like, it was so much fun. It was exciting. So again, movie was great. I listened to a lot of NPR podcasts, and I was listening to one about the movie. Mm-hmm. And normally they're very good and very cool about, like their breakdowns on things. Holy crap, I had to turn it off halfway, bro. Really? Apparently this movie, to all three people, got the it was good, but it was good.
I see it. I get it. But that's for snobby people.
But oh my God, but the butts were ridiculous. They were mad. Uh-huh. One of them, where I really lost it, they were mad about and that's why I joked about it at the beginning, the cultural whitewashing, because this was a Japanese novel, or I don't know, graphic novel, regular
something
novel,
like that.
Something. A Japanese guy wrote this, right? And he gave the okay to like change it because he's like, I want to see my movie, my adaptation on film, and I would like for it to be worldwide. I think that'd be great. And they opened up the characters to be played by other people. So you had some British people in there. You had some Americans. By the way, Lemon and Tangerine, phenomenal. Loved it. Reminded me of Snatch. You remember Snatch, Gus?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get some Snatch vibes in there because you got the British guys talking.
Like
yeah, you're like, hey, exactly. Right. It was very, very good. And so it was a lot of fun. But then on the podcast, they were talking about, well, there wasn't that much Japanese. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like you're complaining about that? Like first of all, I'm not trying to be okay boomer here, but there's all this stuff is happening, and that was like your gripe. Like it was okay, but they didn't have this, and I'm here thinking like, and they never mentioned like the Hispanic aspect of it. That the one Hispanic guy that we get in the movie is a Puerto Rican dude, but he's forced to play another Mexican assassin because that's all we're good for. You know what I mean? So anyway, super mad at that. I stopped reading. I didn't read any more reviews or anything. I said I'm just gonna watch this movie. I thought it was great. And I was like, you know what? I want to know what Achilles says. So Achilles, thumbs up.
Like 6.5, 7, easy.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like out of 10.
On a scale of 1 through 10.
Oh wow, really? Damn, I feel like that's kind of low. Okay, well you're a tough grade. You're a tough grade.
Like I said, it's super like cliche and hacky, but it was fun.
But it was fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Which leads me to my next thing here. How about we play a little game, bro? How about a little Mount Fivemore, my top 5 movies that are train movies. How about that? Train movies. Top 5 train movies. Okay. I don't need that's my name for it. All right.
Even have a name for it?
I don't have a proper name, but it's my Mount Fivemore top 5 train movies. There it is. Get ready. All right.
Let's run the train. Let's go.
Let's go. We're running the train. I don't know. Play the music here. What's this?
Run.
There you go. I don't know if that's the right music. Okay. All right. We'll go with this. All right. I'm going to give you. Let's start off at number 5. You guys can agree or disagree. Okay. But I'm going to give you my top 5 here. Right. My number 5 is a little oldie, but it's Throw Mama from the Train. How about that, huh? Nice. A little old 80s comedy, huh? Billy Crystal, Throw Mama from the Train, yeah. How about that?
I think you ran out of train movies after like 2, so you just like looked up train movies.
You're gonna be so disappointed. This was an easy list to make, okay? Number 4, all right. How about let's move it up a little, the timeline a little bit here. Let's go up into the 90s, and how about a great Woody Harrelson movie here, Money Train, huh? How about that? You remember Money Train?
Yeah, bro.
Solid
sure
90s movie.
You see naked someone.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Good times, bro. So good times there. So number 4, Money Train. Number 3, you ready for this?
Yes.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Great one.
Great, right?
Yeah,
John
bro.
Candy?
Yes.
Is it a train movie if there's other forms of transportation?
It's literally in the title, Achilles. Okay,
Yeah,
like
fine, but there's also planes and automobiles.
Also, it's trains, though.
So it's also a plane movie.
Trains.
Yeah,
it could make multiple lists. Okay,
all three lists.
Yes, it's definitely a good list here. All right, and I think any list with John Candy is a good list. Okay,
yeah.
Number 2. All right, winding down here, bro. Little suspense here. Okay, wait, do I got some suspenseful music here? Number 2, Back to the Future 3. Oh yeah,
all right. Okay.
That train in the movie, right?
Yeah.
That's a train.
Yeah.
Solid.
It's like a big part of the movie.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I felt pretty good about that one at number 2 there.
Right.
I like my and then easy after watching it this weekend. Bullet Train, number 1 train movie, man. For me.
No Polar Express, bro.
Nah, Polar Express.
No Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, bro.
That was number 6.
Oh.
That was John Travolta. It was hard for me to keep out my boy John T out of any list here, but I just Throw Mama Off the Train was just that hit really good.
There's some sort of train movie with Denzel and Chris Pine that I can't remember where it's like a runaway train.
Oh,
I'm just trying to think of train movies.
Yeah, I do remember that one. Oh, there was a Denzel train movie, but not good enough. If I can't remember the name, not good enough. Anyway, so there you have it. That's my Mount Fivemore top 5 train movies.
I'm just glad
Bullet Train.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles made the list because
Like
that's the one that I was thinking about.
See, I told you, bro. I come through, bro. My top 5 lists are solid. They're money. They're good. They're accurate.
Money Train was a nice surprise.
They just don't have names. That's all. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, see. Terry says Snowpiercer. That was probably gonna pop up on a lot of people's things. Polar Express was another one, but not good enough for me. So anyway. Sorry, I totally hijacked the show with my top 5. My apologies.
Never.
We skipped over our weekend bullies.
Actually,
and
I'm
our
pretty
weekend
sure
juice and phonies.
I'm pretty sure there's a movie about Soul Train.
No, there's Soul Plane.
Oh, there is Soul Plane.
Soul
but I'm pretty
Plane.
sure there's a movie about the long-running television show Soul Train.
But it's not a train movie.
Yes, it is.
It kind of qualifies Soul Train.
Yeah.
But the show was not on a train. They're never on trains.
First of all, you don't know it wasn't on a train.
Oh God! The moon landing was fake, and Soul Train was actually filmed on a train. The people weren't dancing; they're just trying to stay on to keep balance. They weren't actually dancing.
Bro, why do you think Rosie Perez was dancing like that?
Pure core and balance.
Yeah, man. If we were doing top 5 trains, then Soul Train would be on there. If we were just doing top 5 trains, Soul Train would definitely be on there. All right, but let's do some weekend. Who had the juice? I got good juice. I got good phonies. Who wants to go first, man?
I'll go first. Are we starting with phonies or juice?
Well, you pick, bro. You pick.
Dealer's choice.
All right, I'm gonna start with phonies.
Phonies. All right.
Yes.
Give it to me.
All right, one second. Yeah.
Is there a phony?
All right.
Trying to work on some.
Here we go. In 1983.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Donald Trump nearly bought the Dallas Cowboys for $50 million, but instead chose to purchase USFL franchise that folded 2 years later. When he bought the team, he went on to say, "I feel sorry for the poor guy who was going to buy the Dallas Cowboys. He'll be known to the world as a loser." Dallas Cowboys, richest sports franchise in the world right now.
In the world, yeah.
Solid. They just crossed $8 billion. They're the first.
That's just because they have a fancy. That's just because they have a fancy stadium. That's
100%. I mean,
that team is worth fucking garbage.
We usually trash the Cowboys on this show, but that one's
that's a solid. That's a solid. Actually, I saw a good. Let me share a quick little cowboy meme here. You know why there's the stars, the logo on the helmet? Mm-hmm. That's their Yelp review or something. I saw 1 star. I was like, hey, that's good. I hadn't heard that one. That was solid. All right, Achilles, you want to go next?
Come on. It's one of our permaphonies, but he's just extra phony after today. Kevin Durant.
Oh, boy.
This freaking loser has so little value that no one cares about him that he had to go back on his big, scary trade request. And then that's where like, okay, bro, well, no one wants you. You're lucky that we even want you.
Yeah.
The same thing with Kyrie. They're just like, we're just gonna run it back with you clowns. This is you guys made this mess. you got to deal with it. And it makes me so happy that this person who I don't respect as a human at all, he's such an asshole, got what he deserved. He don't get to force his way out again. He has to deal with the stupidity that he puts together.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see him and Kyrie and Ben Simmons out there finishing 5th in the East and getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, because God knows they're going to be terrible.
Yep.
I definitely, I think that's a very solid, very, very solid. I kind of had a feeling you were going to go with that one today. So I stuck with mine, which I had mentioned earlier. My biggest phony of the weekend is this guy right here. Look at that guy. The one, the only producer, no more longer producer, Fungus over here, who for the longest time, if he's been true about one thing, it's about his disdain for the Little League World Series. He hates the Little League World Series. That guy does not like kids. He doesn't enjoy watching little kids play baseball. He spits on it. He hates it. He throws dirt at it. He's just been terrible, terrible. But if there was one thing I admired, was his consistency. Always consistent. Never, deterred or wavered. He was like, no, Little League sucks. And then they had little girls Little League softball. He's like, that sucks too. I don't care what gender you are. It sucks. And he was like, at it. Then all of a sudden, little Nicaraguan Little Leaguers beat a team somewhere, and he hears about it, and he's all of a sudden like, oh man, now he's just totally reneging, and he's just like, I'm totally, back on board. And then he says, when they lose, then I'll hate him again. That's the definition of a phony right there, bro. Biggest phony of the weekend.
I disagree. Patriotism trumps all.
Get out of here. You can't be that disdain. It's not like you can't all of a sudden say, you know what, Katie coming back is a good thing, man. I'm so happy. That's what he did.
For Team USA?
Yeah, there you go. Maybe. Lawyered, bro.
All right. That maybe, but this no. Sorry, Gus. You're still my phony. All right. Who wants to give me the juice?
I got my juice. Team Nicaragua, baby. Little League.
Get out of here.
They got my juice. They got the juice, bro. They got the juice. You can't give me the buzzer sound on my juice, my friend. They beat horrible. Puerto Rico. They eliminated Puerto Rico. They eliminated Japan. Okay, and on a game that spanned over 24 hours because of 2 weather delays. And then today they eliminated Panama 8-1.
Unbelievable!
They're on a heater.
Baby. They're on fire, and their uniforms.
Dennis Martinez, the coach.
Beautiful. No, but he should be.
He should be. That'd be the only way.
You know what, bro? When I'm watching a game and I see the coaches yelling at the kids, all I hear is "No joda, chavalo, hijo de puta, que esa mierda." It's amazing.
Wow, dude, you're such a phony, but I give it to you. Well done, Achilles. What do you got? Who's your juice?
Easy. Team America, aka Leeds United, bro.
There you go.
And my two guys that I've always been fans of and have backed up, and Tyler Adams and Brandon Aronson, lighting up the Premier League, smoking stinky ass Chelsea 3-0 was fantastic. They have so much juice. I saw today that they're drawing such great numbers that they're getting the USA game, the USA Network game this weekend again. Against some like Brighton. They knocked out Man City and Liverpool, and all these big teams are like, no, there's one team that everyone wants to see, and that's Team America, bro.
I like it. I like it. I don't like that they beat Chelsea, but I'm all about the country, country first here. So
now it's okay, but not for Gus.
Hey, no, not for Gus, because I've always been true to that. Gus all of a sudden threw in this wild card like 10 years into his hatred. Like, wait a minute, my guys have a team. Holy crap, I'm going for them, Like, no. Get out of here. All right, my juice. How about this, bro? How about some old school classic baseball juice? How about Albert Pujols is on the biggest tear of his career right now. Okay, get this. He hit his 693rd career home run yesterday. Cardinals win 1-0, right? He's got 7 dingers in his last 12 games, and he has just been unstoppable. Like, he is just tearing up. His slugging percentage is at an all-time high. He's hitting like 270 something, although he did say he's like, look, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to play anymore. So if he finishes the season here like 1 home run short of 700, he's like, that's it. That's what it's going to be, which will be sad, You know, because you kind of hope, like, come on, man, just get over it. I want him to get 700. Like, just hit that number. Be the third guy ever to do that, you know, and be in that level, that mountain, that tier that nobody else has, and to have a Hispanic guy up there, hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, bro.
Dude. I think he's one of the most like overlooked players like in all of sports in the last like 20 years, dude.
Oh, dude.
No one talks about that.
I got
he's
something
unreal.
I think you're right. He's very. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
He did get an ESPN commercial, you know.
He did.
Another machine.
But you know what? Let's be real here. As much as I love the guy, he's much more Mike Trout than we, you know, like to admit.
Yeah,
you know
but everyone is on Mike, like baseball people and sports people.
Yeah. Because Mike Trout is the analytics guy, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
guys, I got something for you.
Here you go.
Wow.
Give it to me.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Over his last 10 games, Albert Pujols has 3 games with 8 or more total bases, a pinch hit grand slam, a game going 4 for 4 or better with multiple home runs, and a home run in a 1-0 win. No other player in Major League Baseball history has accomplished all those feats in an entire season. And he's done that in 10 games.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
The heater of all heaters, dude, going out.
And he had the nice showing at the Derby too, you know, where he put on a nice little showing there. And
maybe that's what it was. Maybe the Derby gave him the little juice back.
Could be.
Got him
reverse backfire there. Yeah, that's good. By the way, I was gonna give my juice up until the Pujols to somebody else actually, and I want to mention it. Have you guys seen the Manti Te'o doc on Netflix?
Not yet.
That was my juice last week.
Oh, that was your juice last week? Oh, okay, I wasn't on. Yeah, dude. So you saw it then?
Yeah.
I saw it, yo. I gotta give props to him for just still talking about it, coming out, admitting, and you know, dealing with everything that comes. It's a fascinating story. And when you watch the doc, though, you realize he's a good dude. He just got played, you know, like he got played like a fiddle.
Yeah, it's all bless his heart situation. Poor guy.
Yes, like, it's like, oh, sweetheart, no, you know, like he's one of those things. Like he really, when you watch it, you're like, bro, this guy had no clue. You know, he's just good dude, good dude. And I feel bad because I'm one of those people that's clowned him for years. You know, I'm guilty of it. Like, yeah, of course.
That derailed his career, bro. I'm convinced.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He said it did.
Yeah. But just watching it, but it's good. I'm glad he's, you know, he's in a better place now. He had some success at the end of his career, football wise, you know, and he's married to a real girl now. She's got feet and everything, and they have kids, and it's great. So good for him. You know, good for him. I was happy for him. But anyway, sticking with the little NFL topic here, bro. I got a little something for you guys here. I know Achilles already was he's hinting on it. All right. Couple of good Tom Brady conspiracy.
Oh, my favorite topic. I love.
I know your favorite. Your favorite here, bro. A couple of good ones here. I don't think Gus knows about these. Maybe he does.
I do know about this, and it's the 2 things that I hate talking on the show about most.
Right? It's a combination.
Yeah. Wait, the Raiders?
The Raiders. Just Tom Brady talk in general.
Oh, dude. Well, okay. Well, I thought it was pretty fascinating that prior to the year that he went, the first year that he goes to Tampa, right? Story came out that and this was confirmed by it was Dana White, the UFC guy.
Yeah.
And Gronk was with him, and he's like, yeah, this had happened, and apparently they had agreed to bring Gronk and Brady to the Raiders. And they were gonna team up there instead of Tampa. And at the end, it was John Gruden who said, "No, I don't want this for whatever reason."
God, John Gruden is the worst at his job. What a garbage person!
Telling you, dude. Yeah. It was pretty.
I wonder why would he say no to that?
I don't know. To me, it's very, head scratching there.
Or that's how they're framing it, and they know he's not going to say anything because he's been excommunicated.
But there's also,
true.
That could be awesome. that could be. But then there's a couple of stories that came out of this, which is apparently on some episode of like Barbershop or something that Tom Brady was on. Have you heard this?
Yeah.
Gus? Yeah. So there's this audio clip that's been going around that made the rounds that Brady was talking about like that off season and all the stuff that was going on, and that he was like, he didn't specifically name who he was talking about, but he said that there was a team that was coming after him And at the end, they decided to go with somebody else. And he's like, "You chose that guy, that motherfucker over me."
Yeah,
He said,
exactly.
"That motherfucker over me," and he was like joking and telling the story to these people, and everybody's been trying to figure out who's the motherfucker, because at first it was like they're like, "Oh well, it's got to be the Patriots," they chose to let him go, and that they're gonna.
I mean, I'm thinking specifically because he said motherfucker, it's got to be Wilson, right?
No. This was before the Wilson story. Damn, Gus. Way to take a sharp left there when we're going straight, bro. Hands off the wheel here. No, it's not Jets talk here. No, it wasn't. First, it was considered that they were thinking it was probably the Patriots backup situation with Mac Jones and everything, and they were like, okay, that's probably it. And then when the news broke that the Dolphins, were going after him and that they had this whole deal in place with Sean Payton coming down and everything, then everybody's like, yo, it's got to be Tua because they chose that motherfucker over me. So it's Tua who's the motherfucker. Unbelievable. But now with this story comes out, you got a third motherfucker in this story now in Derek Carr, who could be the guy. This is great. I love it. This is phenomenal. I love some little off-season drama going into it. And so I found that pretty interesante because I thought that was I've been trying to figure out who the motherfucker is for a while. I mean, we know there's one in New York, but we haven't figured out the one that's messing up the Patriots, Dolphins, and now apparently the Raiders. So that's what that was that. And then there's this also nice little, rumor, which you know how much I love the Masked Singer, that they're talking about Brady being he just took 11 days off, just came back today. And coincidentally, people have done research. Some Reddit guy said that what's it called? That he might have been on Masked Singer. It lines up with Masked Singer. Now, I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy this other than the one little nugget that people have pointed out that makes sense, which is, he signed this super rich deal once he's done playing football to be a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Right? You know what network? Fox.
Whatever Masked Singer's on.
Exactly. So that does kind of, connecting some dots here.
Yeah.
That would make sense. They record like the whole series in like a few days. So Gronk was on the show. Gronk could have been like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I went out there and he sang horribly. He just sang like party songs and just kept doing a bunch of pelvic thrusts and stuff while he was dressed like some crazy white tiger. Like that was the extent of Gronk's.
He's the worst.
He wasn't the first one eliminated though. Apparently, amazingly enough, he actually survived.
That's
a couple
incredible.
Eliminations. It was so bad. And you can tell it was him, like right off the bat,
Like I'm surprised he didn't say, like in the middle of him singing, "Hey, I'm Gronk." I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Oh no, he'd definitely be the guy where like he forgot to put a snap on the head, and he's dancing around. The head just falls off in the middle of the
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I don't know. You know my love for Masked Singer. I kind of want it to be true, but then I don't want it to be true because that means I'm gonna go in thinking into next season like, oh man, Brady might be one of these guys, and it's gonna ruin my whole objectivity of trying to figure out who's who. Because I, unlike you, highbrow, high class wannabes, I enjoy a proper show like The Masked Singer. So I don't care.
Masked Singer is terrible, man.
You guys are terrible.
It's so bad.
It's so good.
It's the stupidest concept in the history of TV.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot dumber ideas on TV.
Yeah, but at least people realized it, and those shows got canceled instead of.
No, I'm pretty sure there's shows still happening right now that are
dumber than Masked Singer.
Oh yeah,
Incorrect.
Oh, for sure.
I'd be hard pressed to find something dumber than Masked Singer that's lasted as long.
Jonathan says I came in late, and all I hear is Tua and motherfucker. Yep.
I mean that's every show.
Right. But anyway, no, I'm still carrying the flag. I'm excited. Dude, football season's right around the corner. When is week 1? Can we look it up? I'll look it up.
Yeah, first week or second week of September usually.
Yeah, right.
September 11th, I think.
Oh, because I know college kicks off next week.
Yeah.
So next Thursday,
September 11th, Dolphins Patriots.
Ooh.
On September 11th. Hey.
Oh man. I don't know why I did that, but
in Miami.
Yeah. All right. So we got Dolphins, Patriots, September 9th. So you know what that means then. Next week, I guess. Next week will be what? I think we could do it probably the week after. We can already start making our picks. Yeah, showing you
Fucking
guys
Hard
what's
Rock app
up.
needs to come back, bro. I need to make some money out here.
I know, bro.
Seriously, bro.
Woo! Hell yeah, NFL Stradamus is back, baby. I gotta see what's up. I gotta spread my knowledge. Week 1's always tough, bro. Hard to predict. Hard to predict, especially this week 1 with only 3 preseason games and
I was at dinner and the Dolphins preseason game happened to be on and it was not good. It was not good. The first snap of the game, sack.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's gonna take time for those 2 new O linemen to mesh with what's already there, bro.
Has everybody played though? Like, I don't think anybody's played yet, like the big stars or anything like that. Yeah,
Tua played some snaps this past game.
He got sacked on the first play of the game. It was hilarious. It was so funny.
Son of a bitch. Let me see here. Let me look at it.
All they need to is really the only thing the Dolphins need to do to be successful is to have a decent O-line. That's it, man. Everything else is set.
So they got one more. Hold on, I got the numbers here. Let me look at this. How did they do? No, man. Box score. Here we go. Tua. Okay. Hey, Tua 6 of 8, 58 yards.
Classic
7.3. That's one drive. He did a drive. He only threw the ball 8 times.
6 completions.
He threw the ball 8 times.
10 yards.
He had none of his starting running backs were playing, and no Tyreek Hill. I don't see him on the.
He didn't play. He didn't play.
Nobody played. No Waddle either.
Yeah, no one's to get yak for him. This is what he actually is.
Oh my God, bro! Get out of here! Get out of here! Look,
Preston Wilson played.
He had one drive, man. He had one drive in there, and then it was all the Teddy Bridgewater and Skylar Thompson show.
Which... Hey, look, I gotta give it up to Xavier, bro. What? Skylar Thompson looks decent,
bro.
He will be a really good backup quarterback,
bro.
What?
This is what happens to all of us. This happens every year. Every year.
No. Every year we say Dolphins are gonna make it to the playoffs.
No.
I'm saying this guy's gonna be a decent backup quarterback.
This is what happens every year in football for football fans. We fall in love. We find that one guy, that obscure. Skylar Thompson. Where's this guy from? What college? Let's see. He went to Kansas State, K-State quarterback. Mm-hmm. You know, we find that weird random guy. You know, some running back out of Wisconsin that we've never heard of. You know, the fullback who played a couple of years in like Canada and now has got a tryout here, or the sprinter who's now a wide receiver making his. We always find that one guy that we fall in love with, and then we realize they're not any good, man. These stories don't happen. The guys that are stars in the NFL are always the same guys. It's your studs. This isn't like baseball.
You don't fall in love with somebody and say that he's going to be a good backup QB. No, you fall in love with somebody like that guy's going to take us to the Super Bowl. That's what you do when you fall in love with somebody.
No. Fall in love is like
saying that this guy's going to be a good backup. No. Not falling in love
is looking at a game and realizing that's a third string quarterback who's playing against bums at the time. And you're like, hey, he looks pretty good. Like, no, he doesn't look pretty good. No, he's not.
He looked better. He gets a bunch of scrubs.
No, you got beer goggles on. Get out of here. No, and Tua 6 of 8 is just what I want.
Not good. That's terrible.
How is that terrible? 6 of 8
for 58 yards?
Yes.
That's a joke, dude.
I just want him to go out there, dink a couple of passes, get into the game. I don't want him getting hurt because he's trying to satisfy your craving of throwing for 100 and something yards and throw something deep or try to extend something run. I don't want that. That's what scrimmages and practice is for. That's where I want to see him do his stuff. These preseason games, nah, garbage, bro. I don't want him out there doing anything or hurting himself, bro. Last thing I want right now is him doing the stupid. Did you see what Zach Wilson did the other day? How he got hurt?
No.
When he could have. So he's out for a few weeks here because that motherfucker, he ran to the sideline and instead of just going out, decided, hey, I'm going to try and I think Achilles is watching. I'm going to try and get a few extra yards here. And I can see a little cutback lane here. And he tries to cut back and boom, pops his knee out.
So in a preseason game, you can't
non-contact
pass more than 5 yards down the field.
I don't care if he throws it 5 yards backwards. I want the preseason to just come and go. I don't want anything to do with it. You know, the Rams don't play any of their starters. McVay says, none of my guys are playing preseason. None. He's like, I know what I got. That's what practice is for, bro. Preseason is a death trap for starters, and it's a place for the guys like Skylar Thompson over here.
So practice. So when he goes out there and throws 3 interceptions in practice, is that
He
a big
hasn't
deal?
done that.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
There
did.
was a huge thing where all the quarterbacks threw 4,000 interceptions into practice.
One time, and then he's been lacing it up like crazy.
No, yeah, and then there's 2 videos from an entire preseason where he throws 2.
Bro, you're gonna be so disappointed. I can't wait till our first show post September 11th. Well, no, it'll be September 11th on a Sunday. So September 13th, baby. Mark it. That's gonna be such a great show, bro. Oh man,
yeah,
it'll be all over you.
12 for 25 for 115 yards, 2 touchdowns and interception.
Oh man, you're gonna have Tua's gonna be one of your fantasy quarterbacks by the end of the season. Watch, I know you, bro.
Oh yeah, because of Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, not because he's any good.
Bro, you can't criticize his yardage and then say, oh yeah, I'm gonna take him. No, no. You can't have both. He's good. He's gonna have a great season. He's gonna have a good season. Watch.
No, he's not gonna. He's gonna be your normal boring self, and now he has explosive weapons. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the same old.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna be a little better protected than he was last season, and that's gonna make a big difference because if you look at I have some notes from last season. When Tua was under pressure, his quarterback rating was 52.7, which is terrible under pressure. But overall, his rating was 90.1, which is not bad.
He's fine. I don't have a problem with saying he's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
And
he's just not good.
This surprised me. On passes 20 yards or more.
Sorry.
on passes 20 yards or more, he was tied for 5th best in the NFL.
Yeah, but how many of those did he have compared to everyone else? I don't.
Oh my God, bro!
That's
See,
nonsense,
you're like one of those guys on that podcast. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, but he did that. Yeah, but he didn't do this.
It's not like
mine is backed up by like common sense and.
It's not like he only had 1 pass over 20 yards. Like they have.
Okay, that's
they
fine.
have minimums.
I guarantee you that all the other people on that list that are like 3 under him are like quadruple the amount of deep passes.
No.
Guaranteed.
No. I don't know quadruple, but I'm sure they have more.
Hyperbole, excuse me.
Achilles and Gus literally represent the 2 types of Dolphins fans. There's nothing in between. Where am I? Because I'm definitely not Achilles.
Fan. Don't involve me in that nonsense.
I look 100%.
That to me for years, bro. I am not a Dolphins fan.
I completely disagree with that because Dolphins fans don't use numbers to talk about their stats. Yeah. You know what I mean? To talk about their
none
team.
None of them back up anything that happens.
Exactly.
It's all about that yak, bro. The yak. All right. This is the year of the yak. It's gonna be good. Dolphins gonna run all over the Patriots week 1. Gonna put the league on notice.
I think they're gonna win that game.
Heck
I would put money on them.
Anyway, I'm excited. Look, football season's coming around the corner. FIU starts on Thursday. We'll be there. Canes start on Saturday. We'll be there. It's gonna be a good time, man. This is it, man. This is the last little weekend without anything or whatever, like they always say, you know.
Well, not even. But we have FIU this week.
Yeah. No. Well, is it this weekend?
You just said this
no, next weekend. No. Thursday next week. Yeah. The first they play.
So yes, this is the last weekend.
Yeah. So, but the good thing is, man, think about the time of year that we're in right now. Look, if you got baseball's winding down. Unfortunately, the Marlins have been, disappointment. But you got baseball. If you're a baseball fan, there's still things that you can look forward to, storylines you can follow. Obviously, we talked about Albert Pujols. You got that winding down. MLS, we'll talk about in a little bit, is getting into that, that final third, how they say the final third of the season there. That's something good. But you got the European leagues all kicked off.
World Cup in the fall.
That's what I'm saying. We got NFL just about to kick off, college football and World Cup. Like all running simultaneously.
Ice Cats?
Oh, Ice Cats coming back, without Huberto. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be awesome. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm really excited about, what to watch. And top of that, we're going to have some, guess what? Who returns back at full strength and to the joy of Achilles is the Miami Heat. They're coming back. They'll be back.
Did it.
You did it, bro. You won. Now, okay, real talk here. KD says he's staying. Kyrie already said he was staying. The Nets have all come out and said, hey, we're running it back, right? The Heat announced UD's back for season 20. I didn't really doubt that was gonna happen. Like, good for him, bro. You played 20 seasons. Like, hey, bro, you pulled it off. You're what what Miguel Rojas aspires to be, bro. You know what I mean? But you did it way better than Miguel Rojas. All right. So anyway, you got that going on. So how do you feel, Achilles, first off, about your Heat not going after KD? And do you think this is the end of it before the season starts? Because I think if the season starts and the Nets start, floundering and not doing well and not playing up to expectations, I think come the trade deadline, everybody's back on the market, But before the season starts, do you think there's any chance of a deal happening, or is it the market was like, yo, you guys, you're competing against yourself. Nobody wants this.
Yeah, no, the Timberwolves ruined it with that terrible Rudy Gobert trade.
Yep.
And then on top of that, the Nets were like, okay, they played chicken and won because KD has no backbone. Like, get that guy out of my face. Like, if he was really like, oh, I need to move and I'm in control and player empowerment, he'd sit out. But
yeah.
He literally has nothing else to do in his life other than play basketball. He said that. He smokes weed and plays basketball, and that's literally all he does. He has nothing else to I could pass some time doing something else. I'm going to hold out, wait till I get a better No,
he already got the deal. He's under contract, there's
he's
nothing
such a
else.
loser, that guy, dude.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say loser, but
he is a loser.
He's annoying for sure.
What has he won outside of playing with one of the greatest teams to ever be? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? Like, the guy is fucking uber rich. He's one of the best basketball players in the world. He's just annoying.
Yeah,
he's a loser.
He's just annoying.
I gotta agree with
I 100% guarantee that guy does not hate his life. He's winning, bro.
Hey, he's won
I
championships.
think he does. He's a very angry person at all times.
He's won championships. He's a lot of people, myself not included, but a lot of people are going to say he's a top 10 guy all time. He's got all the accolades. He's
except the first thing anyone, even if you like him, the first thing anything you'll say is negative about him. To me, that's
true. That's probably true.
I agree with that.
But I still think at the end of the day, bro, any of us will switch where we at or whatever we've done to be.
Yeah,
him,
you could say that about anyone throughout history that was a loser or a bad person. That's such a terrible, garbage straw man argument. Oh, well, he has money, so he's pretty good. Like, get the fuck out of here with that.
Damn. All right. I didn't want to get incinerated like that. All right. But
I mean, he's just annoying and obnoxious. I wouldn't say he's a bad person. He's not out there doing bad things, like actual bad things. You know what I mean?
If anything,
he's just annoying. Like,
he's
bro,
annoying emo. I think that's what he is.
Yes.
Because he's always like, with the burner accounts, and he's all about.
But he's not even emo.
Why are you making fun of me, man?
He used to hide. Except he has millions of dollars, so women do want to be with him. If he
used to hide
rich,
in his dorm at Texas, listening to My Chemical Romance, for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
He's an incel for sure. He just happens to be rich. That's it.
All right. So, but now back to my original question, though. What probability that Durant is gonna stay in the Nets until tip off opening night is what?
Oh, he's like maybe at the trade deadline if he's just such a piece of shit that the Nets are like, oh, it doesn't matter. Give us a washing machine. We need this guy out of here. That's the only scenario. Because if not, it seems like the Nets are just like, we'll play chicken with him. If he wants to sit, he'll sit. We already had one of our star players sit out for no reason. We're used to it. Who cares?
All right. So,
hey guys, on this day,
wow,
2 years ago. In what are we? 2020. Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray each recorded 50-point games in Game 4 of the 2020 Western Conference first round in the bubble in Orlando.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
I heard. I don't.
Also, first time in NBA history with dueling 50-point games, postseason history. There you go.
So I saw it's not Spicy Sports Nuggets because I don't have the exact stats. But I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about how everyone's like, oh, bubble fraud. Blah, 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 blah. Everything was easier in the bubble. And now that there's 2 pro seasons after the bubble, when you compare the numbers, like all the shooting percentages and true shooting percentage and blah, 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 they're either the same or we're worse. Like people are shooting better now than they were in the bubble. So all that whole thing about like, oh, it was a mirage and no way is such bullshit. It was, to me, it's like, it was like a science experiment. When you want to see what's real, you put it in the most sterile environment, and that's what you
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So the whole narrative is so boring and played out, and there's finally enough numbers to back it up. It's like, no, it was either just the same or it was even tougher because they weren't shooting as well. They're doing better in the tough away games and blah blah blah. Like, enough.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Oh, talking about Juso, the new coach for my Valencia, bro. I love that he's the coach out there just looking mean and just barking at everyone. God bless that little guy.
Oh, yeah, man. That guy's awesome. All right.
So I'm going to take your answers as 100% then. Said that he's going to be there. I saw we did a lot of loops there. Hey, how about a happy, well, not happy, but today would have been Kobe Bryant's 44th birthday. So on this day. And I got a little on this day. I'll save it for the end of the show. I got another one. So,
all right.
But anyway, basketball. We'll see. I don't know when the season tips off. That's usually like what, October?
It's always around like Halloween.
Yeah. So we'll have again, basketball, hockey, football, World Cup, all at the same time. Like, bro.
In Miami. Oh no, that's 2026. Sorry.
2026.
I'm so excited. I'm already like, I'm not even thinking about this,
bro.
I'm already in 2026, bro.
Did Dennis take you to the future, bro? Fuck.
Damn it, Dennis. Why don't you take us?
I know. That's why I'm mad.
You guys can't be trusted with that kind of knowledge.
That's true.
What's it called? Next year, though, in March, the entire World Baseball Classic will be here in Miami. How about that?
That's true.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
That's going to be legit, dude. The final, the semifinals, and the whole playoffs and everything is going to be here at Lone Depot, at the Big D. You know, it's going to be a good time. So, all right.
More like the Big L, am I right?
Hey, where is it? Oh, man, I ruined it. I thought I had it here. Don't I?
Move on.
Yeah, bro.
I messed that up.
You're currently messing it up.
I'm currently messing it up, but I feel like, oh, there. Sorry, guys.
It's so not worth it.
So not worth it, but it's just the OCD kicked in. I was like, I have to hit that button. Anyway, so mentioned it earlier. Inter Miami, bro. How about that? How about MLS in general, man? Obviously, I've become more of a fan. I mean, I'm even rocking LAFC today just to piss off Achilles because he's, all the union and these West Coast guys get all the love and, doop, 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 whatever that song is. By the way, horrible song. Stuck in my head for like 2 days.
It's great, bro. You're out of your mind. It's such a good goal song.
So, Gus, I don't know if you know this. Every MLS team on Twitter has a hashtag, right?
Yes.
And that'll generate the team logo. It's, one of those predetermined ones. And in some are plain. Inter Miami is Inter Miami CF, and then you get the little herons.
I know. I hate that.
Red Bull New York, you put RBNY, you get the logo. Portland is RCTID, which stands for Rose City Till I Die, which I thought was cool. All for Cincy. But then the Union used Dupe, DOOP. And I was like, what the hell's Dupe? I could not figure it out. I was like, man, let me see. And I asked Achilles, what the hell's Dupe? Why do you guys have that? How does that generate? And then he tells me this horrible, corny story about how it's just a song that is played and it goes doop, doop, doop. I forget how the rhythm goes now. And they said, yeah, that's our song.
It's like a Euro trash, like EDM song. And it's always been their goal song since day one. So it's just a part of like the Union culture.
That's random.
But when you hear it in the stadium, it's pretty sick. That's it.
That's it.
It's a good goal song.
It is. Which led me to a discussion that we were having. I don't know if you guys talked about this on the show last week, which is we need to determine the official song. We need a better song than the Mark Anthony song that they played. Baby Mi Vida. Good song. I like it. It's great.
It's not for that.
It's not for that. It's not for that. And Inter Miami has. It goes back to like it's got to be cheese. There's got to have a level of cheese to it. Like
that's why it has to be Pitbull.
No, but Pitbull,
Bro, that guy is Munster cheese, man. Come on.
But he's borrowed.
And he's Miami.
The problem is he's borrowed cheese, so you're just using another. You know what I mean? It's just you might as well whatever song he ripped off for his new song. You might as well just use whatever he used.
Exactly.
There you go. That makes sense.
That's a solid point.
Yeah.
But I contend when Gus and I were at the Inter Miami Barcelona game, right? As soon as they got done with the national anthem and they were like telling us photographers like, all right, you guys got to run to your sides or whatever. And I was going over there. All of a sudden, dude, mind you, the stadium was packed, which is first off, great for to have a song hit. But then they had the strobes going, and Achilles, they played "Come on, everybody, let me do that."
That's been the song they've used to start every game.
That has to be the song at every goal, though. That has to be not to start the game.
No, but they already used it to start the game.
No, they got to make the switch, bro. We got to start the petition. That was pumping, dude. That was so like corny Miami everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the song that's been sampled to appease the Achilles argument there. At the same time, it's just enough cheese. It's unique to us, it's Gloria Estefan. It's perfect, dude. It's such a great song. And they need that as the goal song. That I think, especially after doing this research with the doop 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 and listening to what all these other teams have, I'm like, bro, it's got to be the right level of cheese. It's just got to be just enough. And I think,
and we're still early enough in our existence as a club where we can make those changes. Exactly. Yeah. When something sticks, you do it for 25 years.
Yeah. Oh, look, Mijo says they should use "Welcome to Miami" by Will Smith. See, that's too much. Cheese.
That song slaps, bro.
No, it doesn't. It's the most offensive song to any person from Miami because you have to deal with that bullshit song that's not by a Miami person. Get that song away from it. It should not be allowed. It should be illegal to be played within Dade County. You should go straight to prison.
I 100% agree with you.
I think so. It's always tough when you got an outsider singing a song about a place. Yeah. Whether it's Will Smith singing about Miami or anybody else singing about another city.
And he has a cigar, but he doesn't light it. I mean, come on, bro.
It's for the look. I don't just bite it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. No. It's not how that works.
I don't know. To me, that would be up there. But I'm telling you, Miami has the perfect song with Gloria Estefan, Conga, bro. Like that place would start rocking. That when you hear that ding, 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 you hear that keyboard going in, and
just the first three notes, bro. That's it.
Come on, dance with me. Come on, all three of us. Let's go.
You know we're not.
Bro, see, you guys aren't coming with me to the tailgate, bro.
No.
I'm gonna have a good time by myself.
I'm not a tailgate guy, so.
Anyway, but all right, fine. You guys are so boring over here.
No, but I do like that song. I do like that song for the.
I don't think there's a better one. I really don't think. I've been thinking about this for a week, and I don't think there's a better one at all. That should be the one. That should be
what they should do is they should take Jimmy Eat World from the Panthers.
Well, they're not using it anymore.
I know.
It's a free agent song right now. It's a free agent song. That might be better than Mark Anthony.
Pick it up on waivers, bro.
I like Mark Anthony. I'm just a little bummed. Like, I don't know. I don't like that song for the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
it's that would be the perfect.
They should play that like when they lose.
They should just flip it. Open up with Mark Anthony, let everybody get into the thing, and then boom, the goal happens. Ooh, man, bro, that would slap so hard, bro. And
they need to open up the game with just a freestyle medley.
Yeah.
Workout weekend, bro, easy.
Yeah.
Why? Oh man.
Yeah. Banana. Maybe
with the strobe.
Yeah, dude.
Again, like we've said this before. Any team that's out there that's looking for a new head of entertainment, just hire us, bro. We're gonna make your stadium so fun.
Bro, it's seriously, and it's not difficult changes. It's not anything like, oh, we're gonna need a 20-piece ensemble live band at every game. No, it's like seriously, it's just a guy here, just like I do.
Bullshit.
I push buttons. That's all I do. It's just the game's about to start. Play the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's unfortunately there's no Miami team I think that has really embraced the Miami musical culture. Because
The
even
Heat,
the
maybe.
Heat play that Pepa song, but that's
No, that was this past season. But they've played Trick Daddy and Rick Ross and stuff before in past seasons.
But again, nothing has stuck. I'm talking about like we could own, we need to own
sticks.
something. And bro, like now that I'm thinking about it, imagine you go to Drive Pink Stadium or Melreese or whatever they name it whenever they get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, like the game's about to start. Boom, 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 tss, tss, dun, 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 tss. You know, you start hearing
again, and they do the strobe. All the stadiums can do the strobing now. It's perfect.
Exactly.
Oh man, look out weekend. What?
You put a roller skating rink around the field.
Oh man. I'm telling you, bro.
They'll never do it. They're too stuffy. They'll never do anything fun.
Yeah, I mean I haven't been to the stadium in a few weeks, or at least I don't think I've been for a game this season, to be honest with you. But I think they're doing like a club now in the area in the Heineken bar or something like that, like post game.
Yeah, after the game, because they're trying to find out ways to make the ingress and egress not the most nightmarish hellscape in all of Miami. Like Miami's known for traffic, and there's nothing worse than trying to get in and out of that stadium right now.
It is, bro.
Yeah, man.
And that's literally that's literally how they promote it. They're like, hey, don't get stuck in traffic. Come have fun in our little club.
Yeah. Look out weekend, because traffic's here. So but anyway, back to the product on the field, which is Inter Miami. And I know we don't have Xavier here, but he's been right about a lot of things, man. And we got a huge win this week against Toronto, which was the breakup game. We can officially say we won the breakup, with Pozuelo winning and, getting the points and stopping the fancy Italians that he was replaced with. By the way, that Toronto team is very good. If you read Xavier's post this week or his article about the game, it's out on LemonCityLive.com. You can check it out. I have to disagree with him on something. I thought that the team played as well as they've played maybe ever. I was very impressed with what I saw on the field.
Mm-hmm. They're gritty. I had this argument with him the other day.
Yeah.
Where I said, tactically, they're not good. They're just not. And Neville hasn't shown that he's a good tactical coach, but he's an excellent man manager. And there's no team in that league or much about anywhere that has as much heart and guts as this team. And they can play bad and they can still grind out wins, especially at home. And I think that's a perfect example where I saw everyone on Twitter like, yo, they played like garbage, but you know what? They won. And I think that's their identity, is that even if someone's hurt,
garbage team that wins.
No, whatever. But winning's winning. Who cares how you do it?
Yeah. It's just funny. Yeah. Look, I think, Neville, Phil's got a little Phil Jackson to him. Phil Neville, Phil Jackson.
He fixed Higuain. That's it. I'll give him that. Till the end of time, I'll give him that.
Dude, Higuain was atrocious. Body language, everything, what you saw. And to look at that guy now is just, bro, it's a complete turnaround. He played the full 90 this week. The full 90. Monty. He did the full Monty this week. He played the full game in that heat, with our limited depleted bench, and he was and again he was hustling for balls late, and he was also slow on some late because he's just not as fast anymore. I get it, but I didn't. Those things that were drawing our ire at the beginning of the season, and we're just God, bro, like just get this guy out of here, bro. Like we'll take anything over him.
You can tell he likes playing with Pozuelo.
There's definitely a mutual respect there, and he's even said it. Higuain even said it in one of his press conferences, like, look, I'm playing a true 9 now. I got somebody behind me where I can be a true 9, because it's even a reason that he took the number 10 jersey this season, because he's like, bro, I gotta step back and try to facilitate, and and if they can find a way to get Campana back in when he's healthy, and they can continue to either run 2 at the front or spell each other or something and not mess up what they got going, I think this team is as good as any in the playoffs right now coming up. There's 8 games left before the playoffs start. Let me see. Was that it? You know what I'm talking about? No? Okay. Yeah. 8 games left.
I just know that it's like 5 through the bottom of the table in the East is like separated by 6 points. So they literally can't slip up. Like not one game, because you lose one game or you go from a win to a tie and you're gonna drop from playoffs to like the bottom of the table. It's outrageous.
Yeah. So their next game is Saturday. They travel to New York, New Jersey, and they're taking on Red Bull, which is the 4th seed in the East, I believe. They're above them, so that's going to be a hard task against. And that's a former Inter Miami player there who's become a star, Lewis Morgan.
Dude, they turned out there's rumors that they turned down 2 bids from like Rangers or whoever.
Yeah, 2
like,
championship.
no, bro, because he's so good. It sucks that they had to cheat for stupid like Matuidi and these idiots, and we had to get rid of Lewis Morgan because Lewis Morgan is awesome.
Yeah. Also, another guy that we just got rid of too, coincidentally enough, also goes to New York, but not Red Bull. Matthias Pellegrini. He's no longer.
No, is it? And isn't Makun in New York too?
Makun, I don't know where Makun is.
He was in Charlotte, but they got rid of him.
They got rid of him in Charlotte recently. I don't know where he ended up.
I thought he went to Red Bull too.
But yeah, he might be. I really haven't followed up on Makun, but I saw him. Pellegrini is no longer, part of us, and he was that first DP that we signed from the Argentine leagues. So that'll be that. So they got that, and then they so the next 2 games, they're on the road the next 2 weeks. It looks like they have on the 27th against Red Bull, and then on the 31st. So that's a Wednesday night game. Okay, so Saturday and Wednesday they're at Columbus, and Columbus is hot.
Cucho Hernandez or whatever his name is.
that little Colombianito, bro, that little parcerito. I don't know where he's from.
He's always played for like relegation sides in La Liga for some reason, and he's always really good for them, but no one else gave him a call up, and like the guy's good, he's been good, and now he's on like a Joseph Martinez-esque tear where he's scored in every single game he's played in.
Dude, he is phenomenal, bro. He's been really, really, really good. Cucho, love the name too. So he's been tearing it up. So we got a couple of tough games here. Again, back on the road. No friendly confines of Lockhart Stadium to keep Inter Miami motivated. So we'll see. It'll be a test. But again, a win and good, you're still alive. A loss and you could be right back out of the playoffs, even though they currently sit in 6th right now. It's a tie for 5th with Orlando, but Orlando has the tiebreaker. So
only on goal differential.
What isn't it head to head too? Like because they didn't. Orlando
it might be head to head.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So you got that. So we'll see. Inter Miami, the playoffs, and bro, all of MLS, man. If you're not tuning in, it's the product's getting a lot better. It's gotten a lot better. Continues to get better. You got guys.
You're not going to get Premier League or whatever, but it's a fun league because it's so fucking insane.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy things happen all the time.
Dude, how about another former Inter Miami guy, Julian Carranza, with another
his
hat trick.
Second hat trick of the season. The guy is unbelievable. Like again, it's like one of these things, man, that like if you still had Carranza and you still had Lewis Morgan, this team is ridiculous.
Yeah, could be.
Stupid cheaters. Why?
But you got but anyway, we have the storylines are there, but guys like Hernandez in Columbus, you got there's just good young up and coming Driussi in Austin. He's killing it, man. He's leading the league in scoring. There's a lot of guys. Yeah, there's a lot of guys, the Argentine kid, that are just balling. The German kid up in Nashville, Hani
Mukhtar.
Yeah,
kid,
bro.
That guy's sick. He's been fantastic for them since day one, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fantastic, bro. So there's a lot of guys. They might not be household names. They might not be your Matuidis, or these other guys that are coming for you. But they're balling out there, man. So definitely tune in, watch. It's a good time. Now, sticking quickly, we mentioned it earlier, bro. Yeah, Leeds. How about that, bro?
What a team.
I was torn by my love for Chelsea, but my love for country at the same time. What was I going to do there?
Country before club, bro. That's the rule.
Country before club, definitely was the rule. And at the same time, I was like, you know what? I'm still confident Chelsea will rebound. They'll. Oh,
it's early in the season.
It's early in the season.
Liverpool and Man City and Chelsea, they've all because they signed 1 million people and there's people not in. Whatever. It's fun to see them that they suck right now, but they'll be fine.
How about Liverpool? 2 points after 3 games. Ooh,
like I said,
dead last.
I think they played so long without a true number 9. That it's going to take a while for them to learn how to play with the Nunez kid instead of Firmino out there feeding the wings, and that's where your attack is. Now that
Yeah.
everyone has to kind of change the way they play. They've been
Yeah,
playing like
but
that
that-
for so long.
But Homeboy's out to the third, I think, still, because that red card. So they
Sucks that they lost to Man United though, because I really wanted to trash
Oh yeah.
Manchester United on today's show.
Yeah, I
that
know.
would have been nice.
It would have been so good.
But we'll see. But let's not trash those who we wanted to trash, and let's lift up those who deserve to be lifted up right now, bro. How about that? Leeds coming through.
Listen, Jesse
about-
March is a fucking soccer genius.
3 Americans. You had a coach, 2 players, and then you had a former MLS guy, Jack Harrison, who also scored. And by the way, made Team of the Week. Both him and Aronson made Team of the Week for Premier League. So, excited. If you're a US guy, you love it. And then you love to see what probably my favorite thing out of the whole interaction and everything was after the game, watching Pulisic, Adams, and Aronson just kind of come together. And then there's that photo that's been circulating. And then Pulisic tweeted or posted the photo on his IG. And apparently some people at Chelsea are like, fans of Chelsea are like, oh man, how dare you, bro? And he just wrote my boys, you know? And
Listen,
it's
like, what do they? He barely gets to play for Chelsea. What do you want from him?
Seriously.
Out of here, bro. So Achilles, how badly would you like to see Pulisic join Leeds on a loan or something like that, huh?
Go
Look at Gus. Gus over here exhaling. Yeah.
I just want, honestly,
Get
I just want Pulisic to get games.
Yeah.
Because going into the World Cup,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That's what's important to me. Are you playing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you
He
have
should-
a
he
guy
should
like
be asking for that.
Aronson, yeah.
Well, he has, and the problem that I'm seeing and from what I'm reading and listening to is that with Pulisic, he wants the playing time, but Chelsea's looking at him like a commodity. You know,
Yeah.
he sells tickets. He's got all of us here across the ocean, you know, the Atlantic Ocean, tuned in to Chelsea. He's keeping Chelsea afloat. You know,
But
not
if-
that they
but if-
needed it, but
if
they
you're not
don't
gonna
want to
play
give that
him,
up. That's the
You
thing.
know, how
they
long is
don't-
that really going to last?
Well, that's
Might
the
as
thing.
well loan him out.
But that's the thing. It's still lasting. People are
You know what?
still wanting it.
If they loan him out right now, does it have to be for a whole season?
You can do a partial season loan.
Bro, they should loan him out until the end of the World Cup. Bring him back when he's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then again, there's salary issues. Like, I mean, obviously, wishful thinking is loan him out, give him some playing time. But the fact of the matter is, Chelsea doesn't care. They don't care if he plays or not. They know that that's a cash cow.
Not, yeah.
You know, that's a cash cow for them. It's giving them access and recognition in a foreign country, unlike any. And that's unfortunately what he's becoming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other guys came around this week. Josh Sargent, another USA guy down in the championship, scored a goal.
Actually scored.
Actually scored finally.
Jordan Pifok out of nowhere is scoring again.
Yeah, Pifok. Gio Reyna made his return finally to Dortmund. Hey,
I'm not holding my breath, man. That guy is hurt too much.
Yeah.
He's gotta take it
I
easy.
have him in the same category as Pulisic, where do I want them out there? Of course, they're uber talented, but I'm not relying on them like even a little bit because they're just always hurt.
Well, I'll tell you this: in 2026, he's a 91 rating in.
No, dude,
FIFA.
Gio Reyna is as talented a player as there is in the pool, but he literally can't play. Like his last injury came on the game that he returned.
Yeah,
it was like Gio Reyna's back, hurt again. And again, when you're getting that hurt at that young of an age, that doesn't like solve itself.
Do you think they're mismanaging his injuries over at Dortmund?
No, man. Some people I think they have that bug where you get that one injury and you're just not the same for whatever reason.
You know what he needs? Intelligent, because you're 30% less likely to get injured on the field when you're using Intelligent. That's what the numbers say.
Hey, use code LemonCity15 at sign up and save 15% at Intelligent.com.
I'm telling you, Dortmund.
Get it to him. Get it to Pulisic. Let's fix this, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because
oh, look.
Like I said, those wings are super crowded right now. That's like the one place that the U.S. has 1 million players. And it's like, do you want... I understand Pulisic is great, but if he's not playing and you have guys like Aronson or Tim Weah or whoever who are playing and lighting it up...
I think Weah got injured, though. I think he... I don't know, something. I got
the rumor is he's going to link up with my guy Musa at Valencia, which I would be super into. Yunus Musa, full-time starter now, playing at that central midfield role, which is also going to make things interesting for the U.S. men's national team.
Wow, I'm telling you, bro, I can't wait till we get to that beginning of November. You know, right before the Cup starts.
Regardless of who is on that 26-man roster, my brain's going to explode for sure. I'm just like, I can't understand.
Bro, my spawner is gonna be out of hand, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Mio says
I gotta change my pants, the whole thing.
Mio says Real Madrid did the same thing with James Rodriguez. Yeah, you know, they just kept him and they tried loaning him out, but again, he was a cash cow for them. You know, you had that whole Colombian market. I mean, obviously, I still think this guy is a bigger cash cow with, you know, just on the demographic alone and the geography of the United States. But that's a good comparison. The Panini, has anybody been able to confirm if the Panini books are out yet? The sticker books. Have you hit up?
I got played by the pre-Panini book already. So
what do you mean
I'm
you got
waiting
played?
until some.
You don't remember when he bought?
You don't remember? Yeah, I went to the store.
Qualifier Panini.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
Oh my God, that's right. Tell us the story again.
Yeah, I was just like, I was at a CVS and I was like, looking behind, like, no way, bro, no way. I just said, give me that book, give me like 15 packs, let's go. And then I got it, and I was like, these are really big. What is this? What is happening?
Here we go.
Oh, there it is. Panini comes out September 5th or 6th.
Nice. Man. Hey, birthday present. Holla at your boy.
Oh. Oi. Well, both of you guys got birthdays coming up soon?
The 26th of September, yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'll get you guys Panini books. Anyway, I can't wait, dude. I'm going to lose so much money on that.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth it every time.
Every year. It's so
and then
worth it.
I'm just going to file it away for 4 years from now when I'll reopen it out of my, bookcase over here and be like, oh, man, look. Yeah. Do it again. It's so stupid.
That's right. It is. But we love it.
So dumb. But I absolutely love it. Anyway, all right, let's wind it down here. Let's what do we got? F1 is coming back this weekend. Where are we in F1? We're not doing a full F1 or FU right now, but where are we? Just to recap.
I mean, obviously,
Belgium.
Red Bull is running away from with it. Yeah, we're in Belgium.
We're in Belgium.
Red Bull's running away with it, but Mercedes, man, they have a good chance to surpass Ferrari in the Constructors' Cup, and Lewis Hamilton could actually move up 2 spots with a good showing. He can go from 6th to 4th.
Mira vaya.
Yep.
We'll see if the mad scientist has fixed his brain clog, because Mamma Mia. There's a time to use that. Bro. Like, he has a whole month to relax and just like really start to think. Use that hair and the power of that hair.
Yeah, man. And I think Monza's like maybe 2 or 3 races away from after this one. So if he wants to start picking up juice, now's the time, bro. Right before Monza, that'll be a great time to just fucking explode all over everybody.
And I'm excited for Spa because last year it actually got rained out. They didn't even race. And that's always been like the like in all the racing games like Forza and whatever. I've always loved that track. So it'd be nice to actually see it in action.
Nice.
Oh man, so my FIFA game the servers were down the other day, and I was like, oh man, I want to play. So I popped in F1, hadn't played it in like a few months. And I remember, bro, my Lemon City Motorsports team, bro. God, I forgot how dominant we were. Oh man.
Which one do you have? Which F1 do you have? What season?
Not the new one, the one before last year.
Okay.
21. And I made Lemon City Motorsports, Larry Fresh, team
Principal.
main driver, and principal. I do everything. And we were number 1 in constructors, going for we're in my 4th season, going for our 3rd constructors and my 4th points championship in a row. Like, I was just
nice
dominating. I was so good in my 3rd season that I ended up dropping my second driver. I was like, bro, you suck. You got like 1 win, 2 wins. I was like, come on, bro, you're not good enough here. And I pulled a Vince McMahon. I bought the competition. I bought Max Verstappen, who was the number 2 racer in the game. And I said, you're on my team and you're my backup. Okay. So I just, no threats, no challenges. I'm just dominating. I did, what race did I do? I did Silverstone, Alicia Silverstone. Oh, she was great. And we did the British GP, and I was like, man, this feels good being first place again. And then I went and played FIFA like the next day. F1 got too easy, bro. I could fix that whole sport so fast, bro. You know, Ferrari.
Yeah, that's what it needs. It needs
Playing it on
fixing.
easy?
Yeah, bro. Huh?
You playing it on easy?
Nah, bro. I plan on not the hardest, but difficult.
All right.
I play FIFA on the hardest. I'm much better at FIFA on that one. But you know what? Hey, one of these days, Ferrari's gonna come in there and be like, "Yo, heard you did some stuff on F21, bro. I saw what you did. Come on over, bro." And I'm just gonna be, hop on in there, bro, and we'll be,
And what I love about that is we're gonna find out that it's not the mad scientist's hair. That's like the Pope's hat. So whoever's the principal, they take that and they put that hair on.
Maybe we got something going on, dude. Look at this, bro.
Look at that.
What is this? I don't know what that is, bro. See, now the hair's dried up a little bit, so now it's not as WWE right now. Now I look like like some roadie for Guns N' Roses or something. Just not a good look. I gotta get a haircut.
Not gonna happen.
It's one thing I've saved a lot of money on. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, all right. So we got Spa. We got qualifying. I guess practice will start on Friday. Qualifying on Saturday. So we got let's throw that into the mix too of everything we got to look forward to for the end of the year here. Woo! Anyway, all right, Gus, send us home. What do we got? You got any on this day nuggies or any spicy sports nuggies left for us? I got one.
On this day in 1953,
ooh,
Italian Ferrari driver Alberto Ascari clinches his second Formula One World Drivers' Championship by winning the Swiss Grand Prix at Bremgarten.
Oh, I remember that year. Good year.
Yeah, good year.
That was a
Good
Good
year.
year. And another on this day.
Yeah.
In 1970, Roberto Clemente compiles his record second straight 5-hit game.
Oof. Clemente, bro. That's my dude. I told you, finally got my first Clemente card.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And on this day,
give it to me.
In 1998, Barry Bonds becomes the first player in Major League Baseball history with 400 home runs and 400 steals after homering against the Marlins.
I was at that game.
Yeah, I know.
No, I was at that game. 400.
Yes, I know. You've told me that story before.
Oh man, dude, that was a good time. I've seen whenever they show the highlights, he hit that home run in the section right next to us, and you see little skinny Edwin running over like, oh yeah, look at that, trying to get the ball. So little did I know, years later or a decade later, I'd have my chance. But 400, I was there for that. That was a good time.
Nice.
So I got a little on this day. I don't know what year it was. Was it 88, 89, or 90? But today's the anniversary of Pete Rose getting his lifetime ban from baseball.
Ooh.
A lot of weird stuff going on. That whole, if you go back and watch a documentary on that whole thing, it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make the guy thought he admitted to it, thinking that okay, I'm gonna admit to it, and that they're just gonna give me a suspension.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like when you get in you're watching a court drama show. And the DA pulls a fast one on you, I'm pleading this. I'm only going to get to that. And then they're like, ha! No, full sentence, eat it.
They gave him, they went hard, bro. They went hard in there. So that was, I want to say 89, I believe. 89 or 90. But yeah, today's the anniversary of Pete Rose. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but he was invited over to Philadelphia to do honoring the 1980 team. And man, bro, you just can't put these old guys on TV, on live TV like that, bro.
I know.
What bomb did he drop? He said, "Oh, I got a cock high fastball." That was the first thing he said, which was totally inappropriate. The guy's like, "Oh, where's the dump button? I don't know." And then he said something else that I can't recall right now. But dude, he dropped a couple of.
There was a thing where they were like, "Wait, didn't you date a 15-year-old?" And he was like, "It was a different time, babe. That's not what you say, bro." Exactly.
The story goes that somewhere in his 30s, he had a 16-year-old, I think it was 16, a minor girlfriend or girl that he was seeing. I don't know.
That's what I've seen. A lot of people are like maybe he shouldn't be banned. But he's not a good guy either. So
His PR has been the worst, but he has given us some funny ass moments too, bro. But he's also like real talk as a baseball player, bro. Very few that you can learn from more than you could learn from that guy. Was just there's that video. I'm sure you've seen it. That video that circulates every once in a while. You start looking on social media, you see him, Frank Thomas, and A-Rod talking, and he's giving him hitting tips of how to get out of a slump and stuff like that. And it's the most fascinating baseball talk you could possibly have. You're just sitting there watching these two, one Hall of Famer and another Hall of Doper, and Rodriguez looking at it, but they're just fascinating. Like they're just like kids, and this guy's just it's a really, really cool thing. And every time that he used to be on the Fox broadcast during the playoffs, bro, I swear I was just waiting for him to drop an F-bomb or pick his nose on TV or something gross and weird old things that, your grandfather was like, fuck it. What are they going to do to me?
Exactly.
Hey, I don't give a shit.
He's already banned. I'm already banned.
Fuck it. So,
all right. I got one last one.
Oh, give it to me.
All right. While I'm on this Little League World Series tip.
Oh, boy.
All right. On this day in 1947, the first baseball Little League World Series game was played as the Maynard Midgets beat the Lock Haven All-Stars 16-7.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Man, we were just some rotten people back in the day.
I know.
Oh, boy.
What a name.
What
a name for a little kid's baseball team.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's some bad news Bears shit for sure. Their coach was definitely just like drinking a pull tab beer.
Yes,
there on the
I think that's the perfect note to end the show there. Big thank you to everybody who hung out with us tonight. Mijo, Jonathan, Alex, Terry, everybody who commented on the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. If you're listening on the podcast later, be sure to give us a little review, rate, give us 5 stars, 4 stars, 1 star like the Dallas Cowboys, whatever you want to rate us. But give us a little rating, leave a little review, and be sure to check out LemonCityLive.com. We got a bunch of great work there. We got writers that are really pouring their everything into talking about the teams that you love and some of the teams you hate. So go out there, give them some love, and be sure to follow us at Lemon City Live on all social media platforms. So for myself, Gus, Achilles, any final words?
Hey, Mike Trout halfway to 3,000 hits.
Only 1,500?
Yeah.
I
feel like that's such a low number for a guy who's been, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking, I guess 10 years. Yeah. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. He's been injured too much.
The other day I heard a stat that was something like Joey Gallo had his like 2,000 strikeout or something like that. And then like the next guy under him is only at 900. And if Joey Gallo went 100 for like the next 3 seasons, he still wouldn't be there like at the same, like something like that, like something ridiculous like that. The guy
Unbelievable. Anyway, all right. I think that'll do it. Thanks everybody for watching, hanging out, and have a good night. We'll be back on next week. Yeah. Later, guys.